Call your energy back to yourself. This was one of the lines in a YouTube video that I absolutely love. It's by a woman named Infinity, and her YouTube channel is called Magnetize Yourself. I will link the video below. She was talking about how sometimes we don't know that we're leaking our energy out to people, things, experiences that are completely not in line with ourselves. And what happens is when you leak those energies out to these things and people and situations that do not align with your core values, you start feeling like you're losing yourself. You're actually being pulled in all these different directions, and you feel like your center gets shifted and you actually lose sight of your center. And she was saying that it's really important to pull your energy back, to reclaim your power, to call your energy back. You can actually do that energetically. You can shift. And one of the ways is to do what I was suggesting in my previous videos just this week. I was talking about making sure that you line up your what you want in your life, like line it up with the energy of someone else being able to give that to you, and commit to your own promises to yourself. Commit to what it is that you say that you're going to do. Line up your actions with your words so that you know how it feels in your system. And then when someone else does that similar type of energy towards you, or you can see that they're standing in their alignment, you get drawn to them, and it's like this magnetism. It's amazing. But you also know when someone is completely out of their alignment because you are in your alignment. And I feel like when we do this, like when I'm suggesting like date yourself, call your energy back to yourself. Make sure that you decide what it is that you want for yourself. I feel like there is sometimes we can have this feeling like that is very self-centered. And it's very like you're not caring anymore about someone else, and you're centering your whole world around you. That can also come from previous ideas from society and culture, and that, to actually take care of yourself is selfish. And I'm going to say, yes, it is. It's self-centered, but not in a wounded, lacking of compassion way. It's self-centered because you are making sure that you find your center again. You find your grounding. How can anybody know what it is that they want in their life without being centered first themselves? You are the center of your universe. It's okay to be self-centered in that way, because actually you can help other people way more when you are in alignment with yourself. Because when you leak out this energy, when you're not sure anymore who you are, and you lose your center and you leak out this energy to people, places, and things that are completely not, like, they don't line up with your values, they're kind of wasting your time. You end up wasting your own time. And I can say that, like, I try not to live with regrets, but one of my biggest regrets in my life will probably continue forever. I don't know, like, hopefully I can heal this and forgive myself for it, but is that I was leaking out so much energy to people that did not deserve it. And it made it so much harder for me to give that energy and attention to the one person that I really wanted to give it to and who deserved it the most, which is my mom. You cannot help people. You cannot live in your truth. You cannot actually live in alignment when your energy is being leaked out so much to misalignments. So I love how Infinity was talking about you can call back your energy. You can call back your truth. You can call yourself back. You can call your true essence, core being back. Even when you feel like you've lost yourself or you're, this energy is leaking, once you realize that there are people, places, and things that are not in alignment with you, and you don't owe anyone anything, you don't owe them, you don't owe everyone, I should say, you don't owe everyone your attention and time, because you don't have that much attention and time. And guess what? It's actually not compassionate to give it in that very small way. I feel like it's actually, we think it's so compassionate to be like friendly and great to everyone, but actually being great to someone can also mean setting a healthy boundary, being a model for like saying, hey, I actually have this thing that I've committed myself to that I really want to work on, so I won't have time for this conversation right now. Maybe we can set up something another time. Or what I've been doing lately is saying, hey, you know what? This doesn't feel right for me. I don't feel like this is the right connection. I'm going to step back from this, but I wish you all the best. And I actually did that this morning with the guy that I was saying was being super flaky and, love bombing. I don't even think he understands that he's love bombing. It's like, my love, we're going to spend all the time together. It's like, I have not met you. Make an appointment. I was going to say, make a commitment to meet me a time and a place one time so that we can see if this is actually going somewhere. But his flakiness and love bombing and whatever was exhausting. And I was like realizing I'm leaking energy out to you, to this person that is not even meeting my basic needs of just connecting and, being appreciative or valuing my time. So I just messaged him and I said, no, this is not the right thing for me. And he was quite upset and, said that I was being rude. And I'm like, no, I'm taking my energy back. I'm like hitting every part of me. It's not a hit. It's like waking up. It's like I'm waking myself up. Oh yeah, I'm here. I can take my energy back. I'm no longer leaking myself out because I need to be whole. I need to be centered. I need to be self-centered, centered in myself in order to make the right decisions for myself, which actually, strangely enough, becomes the right decisions for other people. I have said some things like this before to other people that were maybe angry in the moment, but recently some of those people have written back to me and said, hey, you are actually right. I am not looking for the kind of relationship that you are. I'm so busy with work. I am going through I'm still, haven't cut off ties with I'm going through a divorce, whatever. And they actually seemed really appreciative that I was aware enough to be able to make that decision for the both of us, because they were just going with whatever. They had lost their center, so they just were leaking energy to whatever. And I could feel the leaking of energy. I knew that it wasn't like a good healthy energy towards me. And yeah, I want to stand for that, and I think people can feel that in me when I'm standing for that, and then it inspires other people to stand for that as well. And the reason I know that is because there are some amazing people out there, like Infinity on Magnetize Yourself, and sometimes people that I haven't met in person, but the way that they speak, the things that they stand for me is a model of bringing back your power, bringing back your center, calling back your energy. And because they can stand in that place, it inspires me to do the same. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Like, I feel like the ways that we can do this for me have really been through the arts, because dancing, movement, expression, singing, feeling that vibration inside you, where you vibrate and what feels good to you, actually teaches you what it feels like in your body to be centered and to be whole and to, bring back your energy. And I highly recommend, like, if you have a passion for something in the expressive arts, especially if it's drawing, painting, singing, it could be a quiet thing, it could be a social thing. I just invite you to, like, or remind you that it's fun and it makes you feel good, but there's other layers to it. Like, it's also can really help you tap back into your center, get yourself, grounded. And then someone the other day, actually in a restaurant, said to me, we were talking about Sufi poets and how inspiring they are. And he said to me, the Sufi poets say that the way to be able to fly and soar is to be on the ground, to be really grounded. Like, to be that seed in the ground that people kind of sometimes forget and dismiss the importance of that. Like, to be really centered and grounded, because that grounding, that leveling, that centeredness, that bringing back your, taking back your energy actually allows your energy to, like, fly and soar and surrender, which is the meaning of my name. And so I'm always saying, like, I want to live up to my name, but in order for me to surrender, to fly, to be T-Fly, which used to be my karaoke name. Now it's Moonshine. I'll talk about that another time. But yeah, to be able to do these shining, flying, soaring things, you have to have something to ground you to be able to do that. And the grounding comes from being aware of who you are, getting back to your center, centering yourself through keeping your commitments, and calling back your energy by not leaking it out to people, places, things that don't serve you. And you're not serving them by pretending that, by just going along with whatever they want. Thanks for listening, guys. I will talk to you very soon.